Hey everybody, and welcome back to Split Couch Games. I'm Scott.
I'm Ben.
Ha 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 ha. This is a New Year's update. We've been doing YouTube for just under 11 months. Because we started mid-February, so yeah, just under 11 months.
Yeah.
And New Year, new us, as the kids like to say these days.
I mean, if you want to be weird about it, sure.
I mean, it's not super new, but we just wanted to give an update on like what our plans are for the channel and stuff to bring better content for you guys. So first of all, we noticed that we got a lot more views on the Skyrim mods and the
Gears of War map things.
Yeah, the previous stuff that I did. So we're gonna be a little bit selfish, and we're gonna kind of add in more of those to the regular rotation. We're gonna try and get like one of those kind of special videos out once a week.
Yeah.
We're not gonna be holding ourselves too strictly to that because those do take a little more time and a lot more prep work and stuff to get those out.
Especially some of the Skyrim videos, because there have been a couple people that have talked with me in the comments on those videos, and they want to see some like quest-based mods and everything. Mm-hmm. Like I just finished up False Scar. I'll be recording that later today and release it maybe sometime this week or next week, something like that. And that was like 25-30 hours of gameplay. So, and
Jesus.
I'm lucky that I was on vacation during that time, because otherwise that would have taken quite a while to do in midst of my full-time job. So,
jeez, yeah. So we're gonna try to get that out. There's no set schedule for that. It's just gonna kind of be whenever. We might try to set a specific day later, but we're transitioning out of some other content, so we're gonna be finishing up Super Meat Boy, Mirror's Edge, Catalyst. And then once those are done, those days are going to open up for us to sort of mess around with, but we're going to keep them on the Wednesday, Friday release schedule. Some other videos, I'm going to do some Gears of War lore stuff at some point, talk about some fan theories that are out there and whatnot after the release of Gears of War 4. I'm not going to spoil anything, but if you saw, there's quite a bit to talk about there. I'm going to do some editing tutorials and just some fun stuff like that. And then the reason why we're making this change is because we just want to add some uniqueness, and those seem to draw more viewers than our Let's Plays have been for the past year.
Yeah, that, and they're just fun, and that's kind of the main point of the channel, is to enjoy ourselves, because if we're not enjoying it, then the content's not going to be enjoyable. So,
and then we're also going to be adding a weekly podcast.
Yes.
There should be 2 episodes out by the time this comes out. That's going to be released on Mondays, except for this week. Holiday travel and stuff messed with the release schedule on that. But that's just going to be where we cover some news stories, and then we have a discussion. And if you have heard us discuss anything in the past, you know that we
talk a lot.
Yeah. And
derail the conversation. We mentioned Assassin's Creed at some point.
I was trying not to.
I mean, I figured I might as well.
We're moving on away from Assassin's Creed. But yeah, that change is coming around because we enjoy talking about things, and so it's just going to give us an outlet instead of like randomly talking about it like in a Super Meat Boy episode or whatever. We can just like focus on being entertaining as opposed to like getting a conversation across. Yeah, so that's that. We're also going to be shortening up some videos.
Yeah.
We're going to be trying... So we're going to be keeping story-based stuff and Super Meat Boy for now at about the 15-minute mark.
Yeah.
13 to 15 minutes. Just because we want to get through those. And if we cut those any shorter, then it would just...
It would just be a slog.
Yeah.
Like, Mirror's Edge would go on until next year. And
yeah. So we're going to be keeping those, and like any other story stuff that we do, we're going to keep at about the 15-minute mark. And then any other videos that we do, be it PvP and any like sort of one-off videos, like maybe like Hitman or whatever, depending on how the recordings go, we're going to try to keep those about 8 to 10 minutes. And this should allow us to just have more time to really add some flourish to it with edits and stuff, instead of having to like just pump out video after video after video.
Instead of, just kind of listening to it, making sure the audio's not blown out, and then, clicking render.
Yeah. So we can add like a little more flourish, like the Overwatch videos that we released over the Christmas vacation,
Yeah.
holiday vacation. Sorry,
Yeah.
for those of you who don't celebrate Christmas and are offended by that. um,
The winter break.
the winter break, I really had like some time to go in, and like they were only like 5 to 8 minutes long, and I was able to go in and add some dank memes, as certain
Yes.
members of our audience would like.
Would like to
Josh.
label them, yeah. And I was able to do the same thing with Super Meat Boy and Mirror's Edge when I was editing them, just because, like I said, I've been on vacation, but it was a staycation more than anything, which has been wonderful. And I was, with that extra time, instead of, like I said, just kind of running through, clicking export, I was able to, like, kind of pause and be like, what do I want to do here?
And just add like a little more entertainment value.
Yeah.
And some of your edits, I previewed some of your edits, and they're really funny.
It'll give you reason to actually watch the shit that I do, huh?
Yeah. But yeah, and then on top of that, the biggest change that we're gonna do is, instead of releasing a Let's Play video on Sundays, I think that's the day that we decided on, is it's just gonna be a highlight reel, about 2 to 4 minutes of some of our favorite moments from the week before.
Yeah.
It's a super easy video for us to make, and it's easier to share with people, as opposed to like, here, watch this 8-minute video, here's like a 3-minute video that should just be nothing but funny moments.
Yeah.
And that should help us get more viewers that are like, oh, this is funny, I want to check out more of their stuff. And also, again, it's much easier to edit, like,
Yeah.
it's just throw them together.
Yeah, easily shareable content is what we're going for with those, so.
Yeah. And yeah. So, and also, like, if you don't watch all of our content, if you're just like a fan of, like, say, Mirror's Edge, it gives you a chance to see.
Yeah, to
what-
kind of preview what the other things are about.
I don't know why I chose Mirror's Edge. No one's a fan of Mirror's Edge.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I'm the only one that watches Mirror's Edge, so. You don't even
Yeah.
watch Mirror's Edge?
You know. But yeah, if there's like only one thing you watch, then you can sort of get a feel for something else.
I think that's pretty much about it.
Yeah. Do we want to talk about what games we're thinking of adding to the rotations?
I mean, probably not, just because if it changes between now and then. I mean, we
There's
can.
a few games that
yeah,
we know we're
like,
gonna do.
we were thinking about covering Magicka for the PC,
That would be
and
fun.
Portal 2 co-op.
Portal 2 co-op is going to be a lot of fun, I think.
Yeah.
You just get to mess with each other. There's a couple other things that came up. I bought Battle Block Theater that we're going to give a shot. It was like $1.50 on Steam.
Yeah.
It's just a co-op platformer, if you don't know what that is.
Yeah.
And you can imagine us, if you've seen Super Meat Boy, you can imagine how good it's going to be when we have to work together.
It's going to be terrible.
It's going to be great. And then we bought Battlefield 1 over Christmas, over the holidays Xbox sale.
I don't think anybody's going to be too worried
I'm-
about you continually saying Christmas.
I know.
Just because, I mean, several videos we've talked about my cat climbing the Christmas trees.
Yeah,
and,
but we're not like... It's a holiday winter sale, okay? Holiday /
Okay,
winter
whatever.
sale.
It doesn't
Anyway,
matter.
So yeah, there's going to be some in that as well. Probably next weekend we'll record something. I probably won't play until we actually record, and then you guys can just see me flounder. Ben's been playing a little bit, so he knows better than I do.
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
It'll be fun.
I've kind of had terrible luck, and I get like the same 3 fucking maps. So,
Yeah. And then we're gonna do some more Overwatch, because we had a lot of fun with the 1v1 stuff, and we're gonna try and do some other stuff with that. It's a little more 1v1 Rocket League as well, and by a little bit more I mean some.
because we haven't recorded any.
Yeah. Some more like 1v1 stuff between Ben and I, because that's always been a lot of fun, with like some trash talk and just some like bitching about game mechanics.
1v1 Infinite Warfare.
Oh God. Oh. Yeah, that's
It's gonna have to happen. I haven't played the multiplayer at all.
Oh.
So we'll be
God.
on even playing field there, I think.
Oh man. And then when we realize how bad that is, no offense to Infinite Warfare.
We're just bad at Call of Duty.
Yeah. Then we'll do some Modern Warfare 1v1s.
And it'll still be bad because I'm
But
bad
it
at
will
Call
be
of Duty.
much more fun.
Yeah, because we'll at least be able to go like, I kind of know this map.
Oh man, I spent so much time I 1v1'd my friend Greg on the map Block so many times. And I was so bad at the game, and he was so good that it was so frustrating. He knew all the spawns and everything. But yeah.
All right, we need to finish this up before it turns into another fucking podcast.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, so you guys can expect more videos. There's still going to be daily content as of right now.
Yeah,
But
it's just going to be slightly different.
Slightly easier for us to produce, allowing for our Let's Plays to be amped up, and also it's just some random content that maybe you'll find interesting.
Yeah, and if you guys have like thoughts on any of this, like if you don't like any of what we're planning on doing or anything, please let us know.
Or if you have any ideas for more stuff, like
exactly.
Like
if you don't want to see us do Magicka and you'd rather see us play some other game, then leave a comment down below. All that kind of stuff.
Yeah. We just want to provide you guys with entertainment, and we can't do that if we don't know what you guys find entertaining.
Yeah, because that's kind of that's our goal. We want to make you happy while also keeping us happy.
Yeah.
And by happy, I mean, some semblance of enjoyment in creating the content, because we all know that I'm not happy playing Super Meat Boy. So.
Or Gears.
I mean, I'm happy playing Gears. It's just, I don't give... Well, yeah. PvP is a different story, but that's because I don't give a fuck.
Alright. That's all I have. All right. We'll see you guys next time on Split Couch Games.
Bye!